How to run a business. Because you don't have to have a finished product to build a business. I'd assert that a business is just exchanging your product for where it's at in exchange for money. Um, so your product can never be truly finished because if you're a good business owner, you are focused on the development of your product, which is never ending, and you can't develop it without clients. And this is a hard lesson I had to learn. So, how to run a business? Well, start free because you haven't made any mistakes yet. Get things wrong. Getting them right isn't product, that's prototype. Okay? Make mistakes until you find it right. When you find it right, give it to a client and charge them for it. When the client experiences a right, they pay you. When the client experiences a wrong, you refund them. Repeat until you have made so many wrongs you can't help but get it right. How to run a profitable business. Make more rights than wrongs. Only way to achieve this is to make more wrongs until you can't make them any more. The path to profitability is unprofitable. You just profit in mistakes instead of dollars along the path of to profitability. So you got to make mistakes if you want to make dollars. And as someone who has been severely, or was, I don't know, Peter Crone would call me out on this, severely traumatized with a not good enough wound, an abandonment wound, you will be okay if someone sees you fail. I promise. You won't feel okay, but you will be okay. The loophole to acceptance is you don't need to be okay with whatever is happening and however you're feeling, but you can be okay with the fact that you aren't feeling okay. Can you accept that you can't accept it? And sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes that's enough to take one step forward. Go at your own pace. The greatest thing business has taught me about myself, if I can accept where my product is at, I can accept where I'm at. Is my product great? Not in my opinion. My clients have asserted otherwise. But your product doesn't have to be okay with where you want it to be okay with where it's at. And I think that's what we all want, is to just feel okay with where we're at. To just know it's okay to be where we're at. Not that we aren't going to keep growing and evolving, but that it's okay to be where we're at. And I feel like that's what will actually allow you to get to an even better place than where you were so focused on going. To just be completely at ease with where you are and who you are currently. Because now there's no resistance, and now the magic of life can flow in you and through you. Being okay with where you are and who you are is probably the most important superpower I didn't know existed. Isn't it the sexiest fucking thing ever? To just see someone be completely okay with where they are? It's hot.